Hi Aries, thanks for joining me for the January of 2019 free readings on YouTube. This is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck that we're going to start the reading with. And it's available through my website if you want to check it out for yourself. And then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. This is also available on my website if you'd like to check it out. The 2019 year ahead readings are available for a limited time, a couple more weeks, so check it out. I'm going to post these early for everybody, but only the Patreon people will have access to the bonus card, which this month is going to be from the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. This is a great card because people are looking for the directions in the first of the year, in the new year. We're starting out with some eclipses. Eclipses are coming this month, so there will be some shakeups and changes going on. This is for Aries Sun, Rising, and Moon. It is a general reading. If you want a more personal reading, I have those. I have few different readings that I do offer, so please check out my website. Hopefully you'll get some kind of a message from here. If not, you might want a personal reading, or you might want to check out your rising and moon. What is going on for Aries in January? Aries. Okay, Aries. Here's your cards. Let's take a look. Alright, so Lovers was the first card out. I don't know how many times the Lovers and the Soulmates have been out. I'm doing you last, actually. I started in backwards order and worked my way down just so the uploads will be easier. And Lovers has been out a lot. Lovers and Soulmate card has been out a lot. So love must be really in the air for just about everybody. Your wish is coming true. So if you had a yes or no question when you tuned into this video, you got a yes on that. A big yes, Aries. Yes, it's going to happen for you. This is a big thing for you. When the Lover shows up next to the Judgment card, this is huge. Judgment is, this is a past life connection. This is a karmic reward for all the suffering that you've gone through. This is somebody that you've known for many lifetimes, and this is a reward. And I always look at what is it pointing to. It points to the wish card. So your wish is coming true as far as your relationship goals. Now we have a couple court cards here. Maybe one of them are your potential partner. The thing is, in these general readings, when I do a personal reading, a queen is a female, or identifies as female, basically. But in these, it's not. It could be male or female, but the funny part is we have the queen and the king of swords. So we have the male and the female counterparts both showing up, okay? So it looks like some of you are going to get involved with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, which is real harmonious with you. That's a real harmonious match, because air feeds fire, and you're a fire sign, right? Let me give you these eclipse dates because they're going to affect everybody. Even though they're not in your sign, everybody's going to be really affected by them. First one is right off the bat, January 5th. New moon eclipse in the sign of Capricorn on January 5th. Then we have a full moon on January 20th to 21st, right in that area, depending on where you live. And that's going to be in the sign of Leo, the last Leo for a while. This is kind of clearing up loose ends over the last couple of years when we've been having all these Leo eclipses. The air sign energy is there for sure. There's somebody who's probably an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but also we are going to be moving into the sign of Aquarius. Could be talking about the time of Aquarius, which is going to be right around that 21st, depending on where you live. So, and there's the 20th. So for a lot of you, it's going to be the 20th. This person may show up at that time, or they may, I'm hearing they might declare their love. That's what I'm really getting. Like they may really declare their love at this time. So love is definitely on. Love is on for everybody, it seems like, just about everybody. And then 4 of Rods down here, you might be getting real serious here. You might be saying, hey, maybe we're going to get married, or maybe we're going to live together. Or maybe if you're already together, maybe you're going to buy a bigger house or a better house, and you're really happy about it. It doesn't have to be, there's nothing here really indicating it's a new love affair. So it could be your ongoing relationship and you're just in a real happy, good time, and things are just flowing really well in relationships. Seems like most people it is. 3 of Pentacles is here. So some of you, when these two show together, sometimes you're building a house. You're building a house, you're going to do some major remodeling in your home, that could be. But a lot of times this is like you're going to school or something. Some of you might be going back to school, that's for sure. If you're looking for love, you could meet somebody. If you're going back to school, you might meet somebody like at school. Your wish is coming true, and it feels like it's going to really be happening fast and furious. All of a sudden, everything's moving right along and happening really quickly. For some of you, you've been in a funk for a while. You know, you got this Four of Swords. Like, you may have been waiting around for a while. Maybe you haven't been dating for 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years. It's this waiting time of 4, and then all of a sudden, springing back into action. It's like night and day. It's not like Aries to hang around and mope around or, you know, be out of action for very long. So I don't know for how many of you it'd be 4 years, but it could be. It depends on your rising and moon. But things are moving forward. You're jumping into action, and these people have something to do with it. It doesn't have to, I feel for most of you, it's probably 2 different people. I mean, one could be a love interest, and one is somebody that maybe it's the builder of the house, the contractor, or whoever, the builder, or maybe it's the real estate agent, or maybe it's the person that hires you out of school and gives you the job so you can afford to move to a nicer place or something. But it's definitely favorable. These Swords people are on your side. Sometimes that King of Swords too, that can be like a legal lawyer type. So maybe it's somebody who's drawing up the contracts or the plans, even the architect. I'm getting for some people it's the architect. And they've just, if it's the architect, they've just really captured everything you want. This person is making your dream come true, or encapsulating everything you want. So maybe they're hiring you for your dream job. Maybe they're drawing up the plans for your dream home. You know, but they're definitely part of it, you know, in a good way. Okay, so don't forget to please check out my website if you're interested in the year ahead. Limited time, always very popular. A little bit of astrology, mostly psychic tarot, but it's geared directly to you. It's not a general reading. Always very popular, get a lot of good feedback on it. Other readings are available, books, decks, t-shirts, I mean, all sorts of stuff. And all of that goes to supporting me and this channel, which you have done throughout the years, and I'm very grateful for. Let's take a look at the animal totem for Aries for January. The deer. The deer is so gentle and quiet, you know. Gentle, peaceful, sensitive soul, loving persuasion realizes desires. Pay attention to your surroundings, ready to act in an instant. Quiet introspect reveals the answers you need. Yeah, be ready to act in an instant. Well, I think that's no problem for Aries for the most part. You guys are ready to act in an instant, you know. The thing about that gets me with the deer and you is that the deer is a horned creature, as the Aries, the ram, is too. But note the difference. Like Aries the ram, you guys can be pushy. You know, you might push. You know, the ram pushes its way into, you know, bam, bam, bam. The deers do lock horns and they do fight, but for the most part, you know, I see bucks running together all the time, and they're not fighting or anything. You know, they're just chasing after the does, and they're all happy together, and they're not as, even though, I mean, if you think about it. If you think about a deer's antlers, would you rather be attacked by a deer coming at you with its antlers, or a ram? I think the deer could do a lot more damage, you know. They're very sharp and pointy. So even though, you know, the sharp and pointy thing is within you, you know, and you're sharp, you know, your Aries are very sharp, you know, I'm seeing sharpening tools that came through. Maybe you need to sharpen your tools of school that more than sharpen your attack mode, you know, your sharpen your intellect is what I'm trying to say, rather than sharpen your knife to hurt somebody with, you know, or whatever. You know, rather than being that sharp thing, maybe it's more of the cooperative. And, you know, there's definitely a huge love vibe is hanging around here for everybody. And it came first card out in yours, so it's right front and center, you know. So people are going to be falling in love. That just seems to be a thing. I mean, it came up in every darn reading. So that seems to be the thing. It's love time. Heartbeat, it's a love beat. It's a good vibration. I think that's like the Osmond Brothers or somebody. Oh, it's some teen idol group from like the 70s. Heartbeat is a love beat. It's a something beat. It's a good vibration now. So it is a good vibration. Nothing wrong with falling in love. Okay, Aries. So I want to thank everybody. Please do check out my stuff. If you can't find me, people say they can't find me because there's so many tarot readers anymore. Hit that subscribe button and you'll definitely find me, right? I want to thank you all for supporting me through the years, and I look forward to doing your readings in 2019 as well. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all of that. I read all the comments. I love reading comments. So thank you so much. Remember, you're love and beauty incarnate. Have a great January and great eclipse season. Bye.